All right, we're going to start off this stream with a little warm-up. What we're going to do is just kind of go around, give you guys my normal warm-up when I'm actually trying to play properly. You know, this is going to be for Warzone, though, Warzone edition. First thing I'm going to do is go up to 120 FPV, you know what I'm saying? And just go around and start warming up for Warzone. That's what we're going to do. We do have a session in 20 minutes, a coaching session, so we're going to go around. I like to just literally, off the break, start by actually warming up my actual fingers, going around, just kind of making sure that I'm shooting a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Nico with a big sub, absolutely. Start off the channel with a subscription from that boy Nico. Chat, let's get a W in for big Nico. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So off the break, we're just going to finesse a little bit. Before we queue anyone, we're going to simply slide cancel, work on our cameraing a little bit. I'm going to give you guys a full warm-up I would do if I had 20 minutes to warm up. That's what I'm going to do, okay? Or 10, 15 minutes, around that. So literally off the break here, I've got some music on. Obviously, I have to mute it for copyright reasons. And that's it, man. I'm just going to warm up, go around. Every time I see someone, I'm going to slide cancel, reposition. Nice and easy. Getting used to just the centering, making sure my centering's good, making sure I'm shooting enough bullets. I should actually put the armor up because we are doing Warzone. So what you can do as Warzone warm up is put your health up. Put your health up to 150 or 250, sorry, and go from there. But yeah, we're going to go up to about 30 here, and then we're going to start getting a bit more actual drills in. Warzone coaching, hope everything turns out all good too. Terrible sitting. Oh no, man. Oh no, that sucks, man. Hey, Pew, keep us up there, man. I hope everything is okay, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. That's something you can't, you know, something you don't want to happen at all, bro. So I'm really sorry that happened, man. And it's not a nice start to the week, man. I hope everything gets better, bro. Hope everything gets better. That's something you can't really prepare for, man. That's just something that happens, you know, and that's very sad to hear. So I do hope that everything gets better, my boy Pew. Hey, let's get some hearts in for Pew, man. Let's get some hearts in for Pew, chat. Let's get some hearts for that boy Pew. But now we've done about 30. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump shot and drop shot. So I can only jump shot and only drop shot in my gunfights. And all we're going to do is get used to kind of moving our centering with us. So as I jump shot chat, you guys know this is normal if you guys are ever watching the streams. Give me 1 second. Gonna make sure as we're jumping here, chat, we're gonna be moving our right stick down. Can you see my aim is very, very centered? My aim is very, very centered as I do this. Because every time I'm shooting, I'm just making sure I adjust my aim. Keep going through, keep going through. Add a couple of drop shots in. Same thing with the drop shots. You go up and stuff like that. And that's it, man. Right now, we're just kind of getting our shot in. And you can see, just from this alone, if I was to play now, I would feel a lot more confident in my shot. And that's only for what? How long have we been live for? 3 minutes? You sound a bit down in the dumps? I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. I'm just hoping that everything's okay with Pew and everything, you know? With the family, the dog situation. I saw that kind of, you know, got me thinking that. So I hope everything's okay with that. But besides that, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. I'm just trying to obviously focus on this little video, go through the chat, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling though. I'm good, bro. I'm gonna go through again. There you go. Okay, so now we've got a couple more shots in. Everything I'm doing, you guys can scale up or down depending on how much time you have. But you see, we've shot enough bots to get into a bit of a rhythm. So now, just simple sliding sideways. So before I kill anyone, I have to simple slide sideways. Again, work on the mechanics. So before I fight anyone, slide backwards. There you go. Slide sideways. And again, we're just getting used to the Omni movement. You know what I'm saying? We're just getting used to the Omni movement, making sure we're flowing around the map. Nice and easy. Just gonna add, now we're going to add a little bit of combination. We're going to add some more movement and really just focus on different things. Really just focus on different things. Then we're going to get our GPR out. One more thing I feel like, again, this is another pointer, and it gets a bit different for everyone. LC9 on Warzone now is better. LC10, okay. I'm still going to use LC10 for now. I'll see when I play, you know, but I haven't seen the new meta or anything. Now we're going to just test different things. So I might want to test my weaknesses and say, right, what am I bad at? Let's just say in this scenario, I want to work on my long range shot. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to turn aim assist off. Turn aim assist off. Get my GPR out, and I'm just going to work long range. You know what I'm saying? Work long range. So I'm just stay up here and just try beaming people when I see them. Bro, it's so hard to shoot long range with aim assist off. Again, we're trying to work on that aim, you know? Trying to work on our overall aim. You can see it's, the FFV is completely different to normal as well, because we're training a different skill here today. There you go. I'm Diamond 2 solo. I definitely should warm up before my games. Bro, warming up is a staple, man. It's just so easy to not do it. It's so easy to not do it, but if you're trying to be serious about improving, you have to. You really do. It's like in anything, man. You just have to put the, you know, the practice, the reps, all comes from here, chat. All comes from here. So now, again, long range, trying to go through, trying to get some shots off. What am I doing? Right now, we're just warming up. We're going to do a little bit of Warzone, and then we've got 2 coaching sessions. So we're going to need a couple of diamonds and crimsons for the first one at about 6 p.m. in 20 minutes, chat. Some diamonds and crims. So I'm going to need you guys, if you guys are ready in 20 minutes. Diamond minimum for this session. The first session, we need diamond minimum. So diamond and crims as priority. Okay, chat? You'll be here. Perfect. This is where the boys can come in. Ego, Tyson, Unbound, Dinho. You know what I'm saying? These are where the boys can come back now. And I'm sad that you guys didn't get a chance to play. I got you guys today, alright? Okay, someone just made a point I want to bring up, okay? I also work 40 hours a week and go to college, so I kind of just hop on and play when I got time. That mentality, though, is what everyone thinks. You know what I'm saying? Like, every single person that plays does this as a hobby. So it's very common that people have a lot of time on other things in their life, right? Like jobs or school or work. So, but it depends on your goal. If you're trying to get better and compete with people, you have to remember that, like, even if you don't play as much as you want, you're better off spending time in the training drill to improve. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the tough reality of it, man. That's the tough reality of it. What if I have an ego of a diamond? Then that's good for you, bro. That's not good for me. I need actual diamond, you know what I'm saying? An ego of a diamond doesn't impress me, you know what I'm saying? This is kind of another movement I think is actually very, very good to use in the game, chat. It's just kind of crouching and jumping like that. It just looks a bit annoying to play against. I also want to go back on MW3 today, chat. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I want to go back on MW3 today. We're on some MW3, you know what I'm saying, chat? That'll be fun. Okay, let me go back to my... turn this on. So now we're going to go around and kind of just hit fire and just work on our crosshair placement, make sure our centering is good. Again, chat, everything I'm doing, you can kind of scale up or down depending on how much time you're putting in. But this is just, again, to work on different things, right? So I'm going to go around, kind of tap fire. And this is just going to get our crosshair placement slightly better. I want to actually run gunfire, not gunfire. Overkill. You can see as I'm going around, I can kind of just work on my centering, work on my crosshair placement. This is actually a really good thing to work on your crosshair placement. And this is why ATS as well is really annoying, because with automatic attack sprint right now, as I'm going around like this, my gun will never be down. Like right now, look, I can go around and shoot, right? Or aim in and shoot. With ATS, I'll be doing this. Gun will be up, and then I won't ever be able to like shoulder and stuff like that. Like ATS, I'm just not a fan of at all, man. For Warzone, I get it. Just for multiplayer, I'm not really a fan. It's another thing as well, just like making sure that you're doing those micro movements, you know? So for example, as I'm sliding left, move my crosshair right, stuff like that. So we're gonna do a little bit more here. And this is honestly just a way you can warm up, man. Nothing complicated, chat. This is another thing. People think it's complicated, but I'll never get behind the no ATS, and that's why you'll never be as good as me, Ego. Nah, bro, I'm trolling, but I don't know how people think ATS is better than no ATS, man. I feel like my movement is as good as anyone's if I need to like compare my movement with all the benefits of not having ATS. You know what I'm saying? People say ATS is for movement, right? But then you could have cracked movement without it, in my opinion. Like, there's nothing that I'm doing now that I think I can't, like, the ATS will make it way better for me. All right, let me go back to my LC10. Another little thing here, chat, is combat axes, okay? Because you guys know when you're playing Warzone, you can have a lot of combat axes to go around, you know? So again, works on that centering, works on that centering. So I could just go around here and try and work on my centering there. Miss it, okay, go through again. Reposition, go through again. And just give yourself different drills, man. I feel like a lot of people just overcomplicate warming up, to be honest with you. A lot of the time it is just getting into rhythm and working on weaknesses, you know? So look, you see how they're going around now? Like, these are not easy shots, but I'm missing a lot of them. But every time I'm doing it, I can give myself feedback. That's another thing that I think people miss out a lot, is generally feedback to themselves. So when you're playing, like, don't just play, like, give yourself feedback. So right there, I can say, right, what went wrong in that kind of throw and knife engagement? Maybe I should have stood around the corner, just made things a bit easier, stuff like that. I could go around like that, jump. See, I don't know how I even missed that one, to be honest with you. Another kind of thing, chat, is about when you're playing, recentering your aim. So after I stop shooting, recenter. Whenever I'm watching people play, they'll shoot and then they'll kind of go around like this, then like look left like this, and it just then stand still, and it just like this and then like that. It just doesn't look comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look comfortable. That's not English. It doesn't look comfortable. You want to make sure as you're moving, you're kind of moving your left stick with your right stick, you're strafing, you're stopping, you're going behind cover. And this looks a lot more comfortable. Like, go around the corner, slide counter, get the first kill, reposition, get the second, get the third. And then as I reload, now I'm going to go forward, reload, reposition, get out of there because they're fighting. Like, give yourself different kind of mini drills to complete during your warm-up. Chat, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Good thing throwing axes aren't in ranks. This is for Warzone, Dinho. This is for Warzone. We gotta pay attention to our listening skills. So the Warzone warm-up video, Dinho. I used to be really like good at throwing knives. I used to love like practicing throwing knives and sniping. But throwing knives is really good for your centering. So is sniping itself. Oh, but I keep trolling my throwing knife there. A Warzone, turn off your minimap. Trust me. No, I'm not turning off my minimap, Dinho. Dinho, when I played with you, you weren't using your minimap, Dinho. I can't listen to you. So this is another one for reaction, chat. I like to stand in the middle of Babylon like this, and I kind of like just to like react. I'm not gonna look at my minimap and just kind of react to where they're coming from, and kind of just shoot based on my reaction when I get shot. So I'm literally not looking at my minimap at all. And it's like, it's a weird drill. Again, we're learning specifics. I'm not looking at my minimap and get shot, go around like that. And just try to train yourself in different things. Try to train yourself in different things. Now I'm going to say, right, let me go a bit more further range again with my sub. And as I shoot, I'm just going to kind of do like burst fires. So shoot, stop, shoot, stop, shoot, stop, shoot, stop. Give yourself kind of like easier opportunities to kill at long range. Don't just spray and stand still. So look, shoot, stop. And after the first few bullets, when you stop, your recoil resets, you know, and that's what you want to do. As weak, gonna reposition like that. So again, controlling the gunfight, things like that. I mean, that's it, man. That's 180 bots killed in a second. We'll end it there. And that is in what, chat? That is in 12 minutes. I don't care how long you guys play. You guys can give yourself 12 minutes to warm up, or 10 minutes every single time. If you're playing less than half an hour a day, right? That's fine. I understand that. You're not putting enough time into the game where you're going to be able to, like, you know, compete with maybe Crimsons and Iridescents. I completely get that, right? But still, in that time, if you can give yourself 10 minutes to warm up, in that 30-minute time, it's going to be so much more useful for you to get better. If you're trying to just have fun and you don't care about getting better, that's absolutely fine. Like, bro, that's fine. Everyone's different. I completely get it. But if you're saying, oh, I can't get better, but you're not giving yourself 10 minutes to warm up, then you're not, you know, you're just not prioritizing your improvements. Every kill now, a little one pump. Every kill I have to get a one pump, chat. So I'm gonna go behind cover. So see when he goes round. So look, one pump, movement. One pump, movement. One pump, finesse like that. One pump, finesse like that. Anything, bro. Anything like that. Just little things you just want to give yourself, chat. And let's just say right now I stop that. I'm gonna get to 200, okay? Let's see how long it takes to get to 200. And this isn't like sweating for kills and going for them completely. This is kind of just talking around, looking at the chat, just getting a few things done at a time, okay? Let's go for a hip fire. Okay. That took me of recording time 14 minutes. If you do that, chat, over, let's say in a month. Let's say you average this every day in a month, okay? 14 minutes each time. 200 times 30. That is 6,000 bots. Okay, chat? That is 6,000 bots. Now imagine if you don't do that. You just go into rank play. This is very important, chat. The numbers I'm talking are very important. I'm going to write this down, okay? Write this down, chat. This is one of the most important variables to the game that people just don't consider. Let me show you what I mean, chat. Yeah, Pixie's trolling. Pixie's definitely trolling. Pixie, you trolling us? Or maybe you're not. Maybe you're not. Pixie, you trolling us? You thought those real people I was frying? No, okay, fair enough. No, oh, okay, that's all right, that's all right. Damn, you thought I was frying real people like that? Yeah, so this is bot. I tried to get bear every day, but I don't know anything. Oh, okay, cool. That's fair, Pixie. I apologize, Pixie. I thought you were trolling. That's okay. It's the first time chat. You know, Pixie, sometimes I think people are trolling, but you're good. Welcome to the community. So just to set this up, actually, chat, what do you do? Go to a private game. So Pixie, for example, you're saying, so Pixie says, my first COD, I don't know how I get fried like that. Pixie, I don't know. I try to get better every day, but I don't know anyone at my skill level to 1v1. What should I do to practice? I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt and assume she's not trolling because, you know, I'll be nice. So you go to private game, go to create private game, wait for the game setup to unlock. If it's the first square, it makes complete sense. You know, it's absolutely normal. That's fine. So this is very, very important to set up bots chat. You go through, go to game setup, put on any map you want. If you guys play Warzone, like this video is for, I would put on like Babylon, nice open map. Go to free for all. Okay, go to free for all. Put it on whatever time. I just put it on unlimited. Same as score, just put it on unlimited. Then on health, this is important. I should have done this. I know how to set up bots. The only people I know are Area 250, so I'm 1v1ing people at my skill level. Yeah, so just shoot bots and shoot bots. That's fine. You can literally just shoot bots. So you put them on 250 health because that's 100 health plus 3 armor plates. Radar, you put it on directional because constant's broken since the start of the game. I turn this off only because the bots now have, for some reason, jammers, which is hella trolly. And that's it. And now you go over there, you put the bots on, and you're chilling. And then you play. That's it. But one thing I wanted to say, chat, in terms of the numbers, right? This is like pure numbers right now. Just a very simple thing, but I think it's very, very important to note. We look right here. Imagine we're playing now for 14 minutes a day, okay, of shooting bots. Of shooting bots. In that time, and this is like fairly simple because I was like not doing it properly, taking my time, stuff like that, okay? So 200 bots times 30 is 6,000 bots. 6,000 gunfights. The bots have jammers because you turn them on casual instead of recruit. Is that why, Haley? Okay, I mean, that's okay, I'll have a look. I didn't really think about that. I've never, that's so weird that they would do that. All right, I'll have a look. Recruit how jammers are, okay. Okay, I don't know what to think anymore. Anyways, this now, 6,000, right? Imagine that compared to someone not doing that. Those 6,000 gunfights over a year, for example, right? Over a year, that is now like 72,000 gunfights. That's 72,000 gunfights. Now, in that time, that is where you make the difference, chat. 200 bots a day is that. Okay? 200 bots is that. Now, the thing is, chat, those 72,000 gunfights, you're going to learn how to slide counter. You're going to learn how to center every single part of your skill and your mechanics is going to get better. Now, this is my point, chat. If you play 14 minutes, the same 14 minutes into a rank play map, okay? That first map, you may get, let's just say 20 kills, okay? Which could happen, sure. Let's just say 20 kills in the hard point, okay? Mechanically, forget everything else. So 20, you're going to get 600, okay? So you're basically going to get 10th of that. Instead of 6,000 gunfights, you're going to have 600 gunfights. Does that make sense, chat? In the same first 20 minutes of your day, your first 15 minutes, if you spend it shooting bots, in a month, you get 6,000 gunfights. Okay? If you play one map of ranked, you get, in a month, you get 600 gunfights. Now, this is where it really compounds. After that map, so from your second map, once you've shot bots, chat, you've now shot 200 bots, right? Just like I have now. I am now more warm going into, say, map 225, okay? Second map, after shooting, and you guys know this, after shooting 20 bots, I need to warm up. How many times have you guys heard? How many times have you guys heard people say this to me in coaching? Oh, Arv, I just need to warm up. Oh, Arv, I just need to give me a few maps. I'll be good in a few maps. Okay? They carry this into map 5. So from shooting bots, you sacrifice one map of rank play, but you get the warm feeling. So now map 2 to 5, you play at normal level and etc. Right? Where with this mentality, map 2 to 5, you basically play at I'm warming up. So you're not taking anything in because you're playing under your base level. Chat, does this make sense, bro? Because this is one of the biggest things when I'm coaching people that don't warm up. There's always a reason. I don't warm up because of X. I don't warm up because of Y. But for me, this is the key here, chat. When you warm up, not only are you giving yourself a higher chance of playing better immediately for map 2 to 5, you're getting those extra reps in for the rest of the month. And then in the year's time, you're going to be, as you're seeing here, 72,000 gunfights in. And at that point, you're going to have clean mechanics. And then when you compare yourself to someone else, right? So let's just say you're gold right now, chat. And you compare yourself to this other version of you with warming up. Imagine a gold player with 72,000 gunfights. I'm pretty sure you're going to get better. I'm pretty sure you're going to get better. Red Bed, no, it does not. Let me explain why. Warzone, one map. Okay, in one full map of Warzone, maybe 20 minutes, okay? You'll be lucky to get, let's just say 10 kills, okay? I'll tell you, I'll give you the benefit of that. Let's say 20 kills in 10 minutes. This is the exact same concept as playing one map of ranked. Let's just say this now, okay? So we're going to compare this. Let's just say this is, again, a big thing people don't understand, chat. First 15 minutes, you shoot bots. Every month, you've made 6,000 gunfights. Play one rank of ranked, 600 gunfights. In Warzone, let's use Warzone here, okay? So in one map, let's just say you get 15 kills. One game of Warzone. By the way, that's very hard to get in your first game. So I'm just going to say you get 15 kills. You absolutely fry. Every time you play Warzone, you absolutely fry your first game, okay? In a month, you get that. You get 450 gunfights. Your first 15 minutes, okay, look at the difference. 6,000 gunfights a month, 600 or 450. And that 450, I want you to ask yourself, are you guys getting 15 kills in the first thing? Chat, this is it right here. This is the fucking point right here. I saw a quote today. The reason I wanted to make this video, chat, let me tell you, I saw a quote today. Okay, I saw a quote today. It was about, let me find it. It was about Michael Jordan. Let me find it. It was from today. I saw it on Twitter. It came up and I was like, yo, I want to make a video, okay? It was about Michael Jordan's biography, okay? So I don't think it was an autobiography. I think it was about him or something like that, okay? But it was about practicing. And this is where one of the most important quotes it says, okay? Is they're deceiving themselves about what the game requires. He was talking about practice and how it was the most important element and how people deceive themselves for what it takes to get to that level, right? He goes, he said something that gives me chills to this day. He goes, I watched their practice habits, and he goes, they're deceiving themselves about what the game requires. Chat. Now, let's use Dashi. So this is a normal people, okay? I'm going to use Dashi because I think he has the best aim in Call of Duty, okay? Let's say he shoots bots 1,000. Let's just say he shoots 1,000 bots. Just in bots. Oh, that's my trying to get some captions going for the Da Vinci, you know what I'm saying, chat? I thought I was still open. I was like, well, what's that? Anyways, that's my video editing. I just threw it off guard. I was like, what is that? That's just my video editing. Anyways, that actually shoots 1,000 bots, okay? Let's just assume he does because they scrim and shoot bots. So now they have 30,000 bots he's got in a month, okay? And he scrims. So he's shooting against pros. So harder gunfights. You guys, Warzone kids, if you don't watch CDL, instead of Dashi, let's just use Biffle, okay? So you guys are happy either way. There you go. Shoots against pros, harder gunfights. So now, just from these two things, he is going to shoot like 75,000 gunfights a month. Okay? That's Dashi. And he's already miles ahead. Okay? And now we have Mr. Tim in gold. I can't warm up, but I want to be pro. Mr. Tim in gold wants to compete with Dachi. He's already miles ahead and is adding 75,000 gunfights a month. That's just mechanically plus VOD. This is the difference. This is the difference. Okay? Biffle, same thing. People in Warzone, I want to be as good as Biffle. But they're not doing this. They're not doing the, they're not putting the time in. Biffle is playing Warzone every day, okay? So Biffle's playing, let's say 9 hours of Warzone on stream. And he's getting, let's just say average of, let's just say 25 kills. He probably gets more, okay? 25 kills each game for 9 hours. He's getting thousands of kills, more than the average person. And that's how they get not just ahead of people, but miles ahead of people. That's the levels to it. YouTube, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow.